Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Leo for the week of November 21st through the 27th of 2022. And I hope everyone's doing well. I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up, and a special thanks to those of you who have subscribed and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Leo. And your first card out is the Six of Cups. So nostalgia, looking back on your life, where you've come from, how far you've come, what you have in your life, what you want in your life. Just having a good time reminiscing. Maybe you've, had a time off and you got to sit back and go through some old letters, or you found some old emails. Or you might have heard from, a distant relative you haven't heard from in a while. And you're just having a good time thinking back on the past. Maybe you're thinking of taking a trip in the future to a house or a home that you used to live in when you were younger, that sort of thing. Show your children. And the Wheel of Fortune. So most definitely changing this week. Things are changing, moving forward. For some of you, maybe you've bought that lottery ticket. You get a little bit of surprising money coming in, that sort of thing. Could be a pay raise for others of you. Some sort of career break that you've been wanting for a while, and here it comes unexpectedly, which gives you, a bigger pay raise. So you're starting to see your income increase, and you're starting to, enjoy it by, picking out what you want to buy and looking at the future with, clear sight and eyes. You're moving forward in a good way. And the Page of Pentacles. So something on offer, opportunities knocking. Things are starting to change in a good way for you. You're starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel. But you realize there is some things in your life that you have to let go of. Places, people, and things, in order to step into this new adventure going forward in your life. But you're quite happy to do it. You're quite content about it. You've been actually probably thinking about it for quite some time. And the Hierophant. So most definitely talking to somebody. This could be a good friend, some wise aunt or uncle in some cases even, a therapist. And that's okay. Sometimes we all need some questions in our life from our past answered. So talking it over with somebody who has no vested interest is a good source. And the Page of Wands. So you're going to hear a message from somebody for sure this week. Long distance, This could even be related to travel for some of you. Maybe being invited to go on a trip somewhere. This could be a trip for work as well. But you're doing okay. You're stepping outside your comfort zone a little bit. But, the opportunities and the potential is there. So you're willing to take that step. And the Tower. So something in your life has changed. You're starting to see a sudden flash of insight of, what's coming at you in the future. So you're trying to prepare yourself and get, your ducks in a row so that, it doesn't affect you as bad. This could be a wake-up call for some of you as well. So you're willing to clear house people, places, and things in order to have a more solid foundation for yourself. You're realizing what you need to do to have the future that you can foresee. And the Queen of Cups. So, you're happy, content, that sort of thing. You're going forward with your life and your family. You're developing a momentum in your life this week. You're starting to feel more energetic. You're starting to see the potential, and you're having more willpower for yourself as well. You're learning to say no if you don't want to do something, or yes in some cases, and make sure that it happens for yourself, that sort of thing. But you're gaining more wisdom this week. You're making more sound decisions for yourself. And the Three of Swords. So somebody's betrayed you, said something, set you back. This could have been in a relationship as well. Could be family members as well. Somebody said something that they shouldn't have, and it's hurt you quite deeply. But you're realizing that in order to go forward in the future, you have to take the swords out of your heart. Try not to be so cold and withdrawn, and step forward into the future so that your future is the path and the brightness that you want it to be. And the Nine of Rods. So most definitely have stood your ground. Step back. You've stood yourself there. You're not afraid of hard work or standing your ground, and when you make your decisions, you're making them because they're what you want going forward, not what somebody else thinks that you should have. And if you have to defend yourself, you will do that full-heartedly. There's no question about what roads lie ahead of you. It's just so sad that you had to take so many bumps to get there. And the Ace of Swords. So most definitely, you were feeling stumped for a while, but now you're having that spark of inspiration. You're starting to realize what you want to do, what you want to have, something that speaks to your heart. It's very close to you. You're doing okay with that, and you're willing to move forward on a positive footing for yourself. But it's a new beginning, and offers are coming in. And the Knight of Swords. So most definitely feeling like you have to defend your choices. But you're making, for some of you, a very quick trip by air. This could be an invitation. Maybe somebody's flying you to see them, or you're going to go and take a trip and go see them. For others of you, this could be an insight into the relationship that you're already in, and you're starting to realize that, it needs to be a little more sound, that sort of thing. So, but whatever it is, you're going to face it head on. You're going to deal with it. You're going to stand your ground. You're not going to allow people to have input into your decisions or sway you in any way, and you're not listening to gossip whatsoever. Unless you see it, hear it for yourself, you're just ignoring the rest. And the Six of Rods. So definitely standing up for yourself, moving forward, realizing what you've done, where you've come from, what you've succeeded at, what you will succeed at, and moving forward. And people are starting to realize what a determined person that you are and can become if you set your mind for a goal. And the Five of Rods. So some sort of competition or feeling there is. Now, this could be in your job or relationship, friendships, family in some cases. Feeling like, you always have to put on the best, do the best, be the best. But I think this week you're realizing that people are accepting you for just the way you are, and not that you have to put on any airs. And the Knight of Pentacles. So definitely invitations and offers coming in, new beginnings. Things are, panning out a lot better than you thought you were looking for. Maybe, again, you're definitely taking a trip somewhere this week for yourself. Just out of the blue, it's going to happen. You're going to take that decision and go with it. You're going to run with it for a change for yourself without, putting too much worry and overthought into it. And the Five of Cups. So most definitely standing your ground, making some pretty good decisions for yourself. You realize what you come from and where you want to go. You're looking at, what you've sacrificed in the past, with the spilt cups there, but you've also realized, there's more behind you. There's a bridge to get you out of those circumstances and these mood swings and cross over to greener pastures on the other side. You've already, realized that you've spent too much time worrying about things that you can't change and it's already done, and you're going to move forward into the future. And the Ace of Cups, very nice. So things are definitely lining up for you. Oh, they're overflowing with abundance. You're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling like, you're more passionate in the things and the choices that you're making in your life. You're going forward on positive notes. Nobody gets to judge you. You judge yourself harsh enough. You're not going to worry yourself this week. You're just going to set off on a positive note that if you want to do something, you can do it. It's just a matter of, going forward. But you're going to do it. You're quite determined. You've now seen the light. You're realizing what you got to do for yourself in the future. You're letting go of people, places, and things that hold you back, and you're no longer being afraid or timid about it. And you're stepping out on a forward step. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. But it's good to realize, who's got your back. All right. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Well, there you go. All right, Leo. On that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.